And hello and welcome back to the Cruel King and the Great Hero.
Howdy ho. What do I do? What do I do if Lady Flora finds out then? We need to get Flora.
Ah, we need to have
Damn it.
Flora here. Great!
Well, you know, we could go teleport and go do Rocky's thing. We have him here. Interesting. We have companion required submissions. Yeah, just go to Crystal Moon Hill. Should be right. And then, wait, where's the thing?
Down this way.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, something cool. Our sword lets us do flame slash, and we also have great flame slash, which hurts everybody. Damages all bad guys, all enemies, I should say.
I believe it is this way, yeah.
Yeah,
Right
it's
up here.
right there. And now we got Rocky with us, so that's probably the thing that triggers it. Aha! Bark, bark! Huh? Why are you in such a rush, Coco? What's wrong? Bark, 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 bark! You dropped an earring that's important to you and you can't find it? Bark, 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 bark. Oh, so you were on a stroll. A scary monster chased you and you dropped it on the way back home, huh? Your dad gave it to you, you say? Well, no wonder it's so precious to you. I'm sorry to hear it's missing. Did you drop your earrings somewhere around here, Coco? Bark, 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 bark. That's true. The snow piles up so fast here, like it got buried in the time it took you to get home. So you dug around and looked for it, but you couldn't dig deep enough to find it, huh? Bark, 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 bark. That's okay, Coco. Don't cry. We'll find it for you. Bark, 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 bark. Look, even your big brother is saying to leave it to him. There's no need to worry, okay, Coco? Bark, 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 bark. Bark, 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 bark. You're not gonna cry anymore, you say. Well, I'm glad to hear it. We'll find it for sure, so wait here, okay? Alright, well, that can't be too hard to find.
Nope, not at all.
Oh. Well, okay.
You know, over here, let's talk to Colette.
Yeah, may as well. Oh, hey, Miss You. Look what Colette found. What's this green thing? A seed? A bird flew by and said he was ordered to give it to Colette. Wait, this must be a letter seed. A letter seed? Yep, it's this amazing magical seed that can communicate people's feelings. Let's go plant it. Okie dokie. Now to gently pat down the soil and... Whoa, the pod shot right out of the dirt.
Just uppercuts you.
Wow, there's my feelings.
Hey, here's my feelings. Just like the bud just looks like a boxing glove.
Once its flower blossoms, it'll play the message. Oh, I wonder who sent it. Oh, look, the flower's blooming already.
Stop looking for me.
Wow, such a beautiful yellow blossom that I can't see. Whoa, there's a voice in Colette's head. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Huh? Well, what's wrong, Colette?
And her head just explodes.
The owner of the magic book. He's the one who sent this message. Say, what? So, what'd he say? He said to meet him in the village square around sunset tonight. Oh, guess we're doing that now. I wonder what sort of person he is. Wow, Colette, my heart's pounding. Same. It's already almost the meeting time. Did I keep you waiting, young lady?
Yeah, it's a mysterious lizard. Yeah.
Yep. You? It's that quiet guy from the wizard tribe. Greetings,
Latromi.
I am Latromi. You've been searching for me, or is it the magic book you're after? Oh, he's a zombie, isn't he? He's not a human, not a monster. He's undead. Yep.
Oh.
By gifting him to a witch, Colette will become her apprentice.
That's probably why he's got those black marks. Those might be like wounds.
Ignorant whelp. Oh, the book is... Whoa, that book, it can talk. That's gotta be the magic book.
You dumbass crow. The fuck you thinking?
Come now, they're only children. Naivete is nothing to be ashamed of. Now, you sought this book without knowing its true nature, but once you do, you'll flee and never look back. I fear its contents will be beyond you. I doubt even if I explained it to you, it would reach your callow minds. Now, my tale is horrific and violent. Do you still wish to hear it? Colette wants to hear. Colette needs to know. You can't scare her away so easy. What a tenacious thing you are. Now, magic book. Very well, do as you please. You'll soon regret it again. Now then, despite how I look, once upon a time, I too was human. Huh? You were? Nah, I don't believe that. Indeed, I was human once, until an accident ended my life prematurely. I died, only to be brought back to life. I was right.
Yep.
It was neither my desire nor my wish, but a fool who loved me unsealed the magic book in order to resurrect me. What stands before you now is the result of that accursed spell, one held secret by that tome, Death's Survival.
So you mean with that spell, I could freely revive my friends without using this item?
Through that spell, my body was reborn, brought in this world as neither man nor monster, but an entirely new entity.
A manster.
When the one who cast the spell gazed upon my hideous twisted form, the disdain was palpable.
It's like, ew, you're not hot.
And that fool tried to kill me, and succeeded. But I was cursed. Death failed to claim me. A sword pierced me, blood flowed from the wound, then back from whence it came. I was healed. It was as if time was reserved. Undeterred, the fool turned to flame. I should have been reduced to ash. But sure enough, I was unscathed. The fool looked at me in fear, hands trembling.
So you're saying this book will give me immortality?
You're a demon. Yes, I had become a creature loathed by humans and monsters alike. I didn't belong anywhere, but sorcery has allowed me to assimilate, and I am not looked upon with contempt. That's so awful. The one who cast that spell on you was selfish. You're too kind, child. If only others could see things as you do. Though there's little point explaining now. Ever heard of the law of equivalent exchange? Oh, fuck. You like a craft? Me too. To create something of equal value must be paid. Alright, cool. Let's go watch fucking Full Metal Alchemist. The one who revived me attempted to kill me was promptly reduced to ash. Such is equivalent exchange. Okay, I don't think that's quite how that works, but it was an instant. I couldn't stop them. Without a doubt, such horrific power could never grant anyone happiness. Desperate, I read every word in the magic book, hoping to undo the curse, but it had no answers.
It called me a bitch the entire time.
Originally, the magic book was a forbidden text banned from practice. To protect the world from its power, its author bound its soul to it, and thus now possesses a will of its own. I became the magic book itself. However, I learned I couldn't control my actions, not without another being. Also, the longer I remain in one place, the area becomes tainted. I have become a nomad.
We have become a nomad.
I'd been sealed away until a certain imbecile decided to unearth me. Such was the case with Latromny. What atrocity befell him is my sin alone. I was much too naive in my youth.
I should have burned the book instead of just keeping it with me, you know. But
due to my immortality, no amount of time, no amount of exposure to this book will harm me. We're the ideal travel companions. I cannot relinquish this book to you, nor allow you to even gaze upon it. I cannot allow anyone else to suffer. I shall guard this tome forever, so that my fate will not befall anyone else. It is a vocation without end. What else can an immortal being do? This is my purpose, my existence. I hope you understand now. Yes, Colette understands. I don't want the magic book anymore, but Mr. Latromny, you poor thing! Wah! Are you quite finished?
You've been crying for 3 hours now. I felt awkward to leave.
Yeah, I'm aces. Might I suggest a less fatal offering for this witch of yours?
I suggest a nice ladle for this witch.
Every sorceress must have her tastes. That might work. Are you really leaving, Rachami? I'm afraid we must. We cannot stay. Our presence itself is a curse, and I am not the most desirable companion.
Nah, I could suffer it. It's fine.
No, Colette thinks you're great.
I'm built different.
Oh, that's it. Let's be friends, Rachami. Come again. Well, well, well. You're unpredictable even for a child. You aren't afraid of me? Surely an immortal being must terrify you. Do I not sicken you? Why would you? Nope, not one bit. Colette is gonna be a great witch someday. Maybe she'll find a way to help you. Since she isn't a witch yet, but until then, we can use those flower seeds to keep in touch. We'll be best buddies forever. Gracious. You certainly are an odd one to consider someone like me a friend. Anyone can call it quits, but little old Colette never gives up. And you too, Mr. Book. Me? Colette will do whatever it takes so Mr. Book can live in peace. The sky's the limit.
That's it. I'll throw you into the sun.
Colette? I'm truly at a loss for words. But I don't rue the thought. Don't you agree, Mr. Book? You'd indulge such far-fetched dreams. Hopeless and persistent, a lot of you. Very well, I shall humor your fantasy. Hooray! From now on, we're best pals, alright? All of us. I'm so happy for you, Colette. Yeah, thanks for everything, you. You made this all happen.
You're not my friend, though. Go away.
You was our pal, too, you know, but Colette kinda forgot to put together a reward for you. Oops. Thank you, Colette. Really, it's the thought that counts. Any friend of Colette's is a friend of mine. Don't you agree, Latrami? Sincere as ever, old friend. Very well. Your name was you. Tell me, what troubles ail you? Well, there is one thing. It's not for me, but the village doctor. I mean, Luchelle is troubled, but her childhood friend Corvo can't leave the house due to his trauma. Even the best medicine didn't work. So I've got to find some way to cure Corvo's emotional scars. Do you know any way, mister?
I need to summon an emotional vampire. That'll work.
Perhaps an Oblivion's remedy would suffice. Coincidentally, I considered using it to wipe your minds of our friend Magic Book here. You can't do that. That's horrible. Fret not. I'd never do such a thing to one of my friends.
We'll just make him forget all this trauma and he'll never experience it ever again.
Yeah. With the Oblivion's remedy, that young man may forget his trauma. However, be mindful of the dosage. Suffice it to say, it's extremely potent. Now here, I've recorded the procedures onto this letter seed. Thank you so much, Latrami. I'll get this straight to Luchelle. I wasn't expecting that to come around to do that. That's cool.
Miasma sword.
Ooh. Miasma. Low attack, but... Wow.
117, and it's 97.
So you're losing 20 attack, but you get 10 times damage on anybody afflicted by it.
By days.
Oh, wow.
Dreamweaver 2.
Alright, let's go turn in Luchelle's thing. She's nearby, right? Yeah, it's right up there. You, welcome back. Is the moonflower inside? Did we get a box?
Yeah?
Oh. Yeah, I put it in this box to be safe.
We put it in the fragrance box.
Oh, right.
So it's just covered with honey.
But the flower closed itself pretty tight, so it might not be all that pretty to look at. Here, you. This is a small token of my appreciation. Please take it. So, what shall we do now?
This is quite a pickle. Now then, why don't we pay a visit to the best informed villager, Misty?
Yeah, Misty. Misty will definitely know something.
All right, let's head off to see Misty.
Oh, right there.
Fine.
Misty will definitely know something. Let's go talk to her. Ah, welcome. Is something the matter? It's a rare sight to see a group like this traveling together.
Anyway, we swallowed our pride to seek your wisdom, Misty.
I'm sure you're aware that that the sheeps and the wolves aren't on good terms with each other. Yes, I'm aware. I also know the many who are troubled by it.
We've been thinking of a way to get them to reconcile. We even looked into why they've been so hostile.
I am assuming the reason is in that box he was holding?
Ah, yes, it's a flower called the Moon Flower. My boss gave it to Madame Goldie. She got mad, and the rest is history.
Just a moment. Sylvia gave this moonflower to Madame Goldie.
Yes, that's right.
How did it look when she gave it to her?
Oh, now look. What do you mean?
Ah, you don't know. The moonflower only blooms in the moonlight, completely changing its appearance.
What?
When it transforms, its intention as a gift changes as well. You know how the moonflower is cold and tightly closed together? The florography of that means the giver wishes to fight with the receiver, or that they're calling them ugly. Oh my god, the language of flowers and shit.
Like, here's this. You think I'm ugly? The fuck, man?
You
what?
Son of a bitch. What? Alright, next. When the moonflower blooms, it expresses one's devotion to the other, and how beautiful that person is.
They were dating.
Oh, fuck yeah. What? That's what that means? Yes, I believe Sylvia intended to gift the moonflower to Madame Goldie in its blooming state. But when it was presented to Goldie, the moonflower must have stopped showing its petals.
That's it. That's gotta be why. It was all a misunderstanding. Hi, Mom.
So we solved the mystery? If we explain the misunderstanding to them, maybe they'll make up. You're so amazing, Misty. Thanks for telling us about the flower. It was nothing. Both families should now be able to work together in harmony again. Do your best, everyone. I look forward to it. Thanks, Misty. We'll definitely clear everything up at this tea party. At night.
Yeah, now on to the last phase. It'll be the tea party of our lives.
Collect star candy.
Omni Amulet.
Okay. What's that do?
Prevents status ailments. Wow.
Oh, that's pretty good.
That's really good.
I think
immune to all status ailments.
I think the recovery orb is better just for now, but like, goddamn. Meow 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 meow. Luchelle, I found one. I found another way. With this, we might really be able to cure Corvo.
You found another way? What is it?
It's a potion called Oblivion Remedy. Carlet's friend told me the recipe for making it.
Oblivion Remedy? I thought it was just a myth, but it really exists. This is great news, you!
But please be careful about how much you use. I was told its effects are really strong. Carlet's friend listed out the ingredients and how to make it in this letter seed. Let's have a look.
Letter seed? What exactly is that?
It's a special seed that directly conveys one person's thoughts to another. Idea invented it.
I see. So we just have to plant it, then... Ah, it already sprouted. It's growing so fast.
When the flower blooms, the other person's feelings are shared with you. Look, see? It's blooming already. Can you feel what it's saying, Luchelle?
Ah, yes, I see now. I know how to make the potion. It'll be difficult, but with 3 forget-me-nots, we can make it.
Okay, we just need 3 forget-me-nots? No problem. I'll go get them.
Thank you so much, you, for all you've done. In the meantime, I'll get all the preparations done.
Hooray! Also, how much time do we have left?
We're actually out of time, Jay.
Oh my!
But I do want to collect all the quests, so we're gonna extend this a little bit further.
Oh my.
You can go before the mountain.
We gotta swap back to Flora, and then
Yeah,
we
the
gotta
fastest
grab
one would be
Cider.
Flora.
Really wish you could just take everybody with you and just.
Yeah, I thought
swap
they
them
would
on
just
the
be
party
with you, and
menus.
then you'd have an option to swap them out, but no.
Yeah, just like regular
This is dumb.
JRPG
I don't like
party
this.
menu. Yeah, like at least they saw like it was dumb and they went like, okay, we'll put a fountain here to make it less bad, but like at the same time, it's still a pain in the ass. Boop 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 boop. What should I do? What should I do?
No. What are you doing here?
Oh. Yeah, Lady Flora? Why in the heavens are you shouting all of a sudden? You gave me quite a fright. Lady Flora, about that Childville diary of yours. Ah, yes, you and I have been doing quite a bit of sightseeing, so I've been writing in my diary more often. Hey, that's great! I wrote quite a lengthy entry in it just the other day. But anyway, why do you ask about it? It has secrets of the kingdom. Well, Lady Flora, after you gave it to me for safekeeping, I accidentally dropped it somewhere.
Somewhere.
Huh? Come again? I'm terribly sorry. To atone for my unforgivable blunder, I'll offer my life and... Now wait just a moment and sheathe your sword. Goodness, there's no need for such dramatics over a simple lost diary. All we can do now is search for it, and if we cannot find it, I will simply write another. Do not be sorry to throw your life away, understood? Would you be
It's just
so
a
kind as to help us
fucking
look for
book.
it? Of course. Do you remember where you were the last time you had it? The last time I remember having it, somewhere in the forest, if I recall correctly. Oh, cool, that helps. I was near a large ice sculpture when a chest-like monster scared me off. That might be when I dropped it. Ice sculpture in the forest? What?
Alright, I'll just write it down. Scared off by chesty monster.
Chest ahead. In short, chest ahead.
Alright, that's that. Time to change the side bed. Get that quest, and then we'll deal with most of this off screen.
Yeah.
Wrong button.
Him humma hey and a him humma how. Do my dumb a day and a flee me from me flower. Wow. Wow. Wow.
Yeah, Soundwave.
What?
Blast enemy
Sound.
air drums. Occasionally puts them to sleep.
Oh.
I should probably equip... Oh, he's already got his knife, leather cloak.
What about his new dark knife?
No, you don't have the dark cloak apparently.
Hmm? Who got the dark cloak then? What the hell?
Honey Crystal Woods. And
Huh.
there you are.
Oh yeah, now that we have the flame slash, we can go smash through the rocks.
Yeah, we
Go
can.
get the Stark Kingdom.
Because now we have the power to do that.
Hooray!
Hey there, Mr. Chief. How's everything in the village? Is there anything I can help you with? It's like, oh, you, hello. Thanks to everyone's cooperation, the repairs to our homes have been going very well. It's just that... Just what? There's a honey bear child who was badly hurt in the ant gobbler attack. His wounds still haven't healed. I think the whole ordeal traumatized the poor lad. His appetite has utterly vanished and he's wasting away. He loves honey, yet he can't keep that down. If he could, the nutrients in it would help him heal quicker. As things stand, he'll just go weaker and weaker. We need to find a way to lift his spirits so he'll eat again. The child
Don't
helped
worry,
us
we
in
have
our battle.
Oblivion's remedy.
He'll forget why he's sad. So seeing him like this is all of us sad too. Can you think of a way to get him to eat again, to restore his willpower and his smile? Let's see, oh, I know a way, wouldn't you say, Cybad? Oops, good grief you. How can you promise something like that without a second thought? I don't suppose you happen to just have some magic item in your bag that can cheer people up, hmm?
You
Of
can
course I don't.
juggle.
But that's where you come in, Cybad. Huh? The last time we were here, I remember you mentioning how good you are at juggling. You should perform. With your skills, you'll definitely be able to put a smile back on that honeybear child's face. And now, hold on a minute. I tricked the honeybees and honeybears before. If not for your efforts, despite the dispute I started between them, would surely have escalated into violence. I'm the last person who could cheer them up now. You know, after all, I'm a levitating liar, a nocturnal ne'er-do-well, a no-good batfink. Do you really think so? Skipped over the rest of that. Huh? No, I know you can do it, Cybad. You can bring the honeybear child's smile back for sure. It's hard to get someone to be truly happy, so of course it wouldn't work if you weren't having fun yourself. It's totally your style. I know how much you like to make people smile, after all. I'll have two. Let's put on a show together, Cybad. Where does that confidence of yours come from, you? Fine, let's get this over with. I, the great Cybad, never go back on my promises. Yay! Thanks, Cybad! For what to perform, most of my tricks are meant to mislead the eyes, not fix a gloomy heart. Oh, but if gloom is a problem, then perhaps a flashy bit of razzle-dazzle's the cure we need. Let's make a flower light ball, and I'll use it to show off my juggling to the honeybear child. Special light. It resembles a blooming flower when shook in just the right way. Doing so while juggling is a bit difficult, however. Simply tossing it around won't be enough. Now that I think about it, I've never actually got into work, but I'll certainly give it all my all regardless. You can ask you to fetch the materials I'll need to make the flower light ball. I'll need a palm fruit shell, striking stones, and rainbow sand. While you're off gathering those things, I'll stay here and start practicing my routine. When you got it, you need palm fruit shell, striking stones, and rainbow sand. I'll go get them right away. Alright, and we'll continue this in the next one. Adios.
See you later.